Cool. Explain who you are as a person, as a tech geek, and what defines you more. Like,
Uh, I'm Sanjay Sargam. I recently graduated from college, and starting from my first year, I'm more into mobile app development. You can say Android development or React Native development. So I'm more into mobile app development.
mhm.
The reason is, most of the people who start their tech journey, most of the people go into web development.
Yeah,
Start learning HTML, CSS. So there will be more crowd in web development. So I choose uh, Android development. I'm not saying that there is no competition in that. I would say it is. We have less competition here. You will find. So I choose this. Uh, you can say tech stack or not. So this is all about me. I was a GSoC mentee previous year, and now I'm a GSoC mentor at AnkiDroid organization. So this organization, it has only one application, which is AnkiDroid, which basically helps students or any people, any users to learn things easily and efficiently by adding the cards, or if you download it from Play Store, you will get more about the uh, idea of the app, so how it does, what it does, and all. So
yeah. I also saw you contributing to AnkiDroid itself when I was also aspiring for GSoC, uh, and I was contributing to AnkiDroid as well. I saw your contributions and saw you as a potential, you can say, a competitor. I do not believe in this competition and stuff in open source, but yeah, at that time
yeah, yeah,
my mindset was similar, that I also am competing with different other guys who are also getting into open source and getting applying for these programs. So I saw your contributions over there, and also I saw you as a potential, mentee. So I just followed you on LinkedIn, and that's how I know you. And I saw your contributions; it's pretty good, and you are a deserving candidate to be mentor from the because
yeah,
AnkiDroid is pretty mature project. I would say. What do you
yeah,
think?
yeah. And when did you started contributing into Android?
It's been a long, like in my second semester, after I learned DSA, I started with little bit Java development, and then I shifted to Android development. And then since GSoC was coming, so I thought, why not, let's contribute to some open source organization. So I selected AnkiDroid because I saw the previous year's archived organizations. So I selected AnkiDroid from there. So I contributed not much,
Okay.
like one PR, one or two test cases I have added or something, and then I left.
Okay.
Yeah, I shifted my
Okay.
uh,
Yeah.
focus.
The open source or GSoC is not a competitive thing. We Most of the students take other contributors as a competitors.
Yeah.
So we do not take as a competitor. We need to help other contributors too, who are getting started. So these all things are, as a mentor, we when we select the student, we consider these factors like whether a particular student is helping other contributors or not, active in a community or not. So we these all are matters.
Yeah, because one of the major thing that I feel in open source communities, that you can learn from other contributors contributions, like
Yeah, yeah.
what mindset that they have while writing that piece of code or whatever. So you can learn a lot from these things. I also got selected in LFX this term, like previous term, and
Yeah, yeah. Congrats.
yeah, so thank you. I got selected, and I worked with like different other engineers who are pioneer of their field, I would say, in cloud native space. Like from 20, they have been working from 20 years or maybe 15 years. Some people are working in 20 years or something. So the experiences that they have and learning that you can get from these people is something that is tremendous. And apart from all those money and all those things, this experience can set you apart, like set you apart a long way ahead from Indian students, I would say,
Yeah, yeah.
who are not getting
So
involved in open source.
Yeah, yeah. My mentor was also, work at Google.
Hmm.
So yeah, we get a lot of learning from them too.
Cool. Everyone has, Sanjay, everyone has, a starting point. So I just want to know that what you know, what took you into tech and how you started with open source. So these are two questions: how you got into tech and how you started with open source.
Yeah, I know about tech before my college. When I was in my 11th and 12th, so I got to know about this tech. Yeah. So, but didn't know any knowledge of how the particular app was built, what technology they use, and all. I don't know anything, but I know about the HTML, CSS, JavaScript. That's it. A bit about this. So yeah. So coming to how I got into this tech. So when I was in my second 12th standard. I
Mm-hmm.
was preparing for the an entrance exam, which is a CD entrance exam conducted by Maharashtra State. So it basically an entrance exam where we need to clear this exam. Then only we can get a engineering college. So yeah, I'm just preparing for this exam. I didn't got any resources to prepare myself for this exam. Like I'm just searching for the app on Play Store. Uh, like I just want an app. In one place. I just want all the previous year question papers at one place in the app. So I didn't find such app. So I got I got an idea from there to to build an app such that so that anyone like me as a student I face this issue. So many other students also struggling to find such apps. So I just had an idea, and then after completing my CT exam, I got I have a 3 months, 6 months timeline between after completing my CT exam and to join in the college, engineering college. So I got 6 months around. So yeah, I learned about uh, Android development. Started from Java language, and learned about the Java and developed some simple apps like calculator and all. And then after that, I started building the main application, which is CT entrance exam preparation application, which should contains all the previous year questions. So yeah, I took around 6 months to complete this application, and then I published on Play Store too. So within the 1 year, I got around 10K plus downloads on Play Store.
Okay,
Yeah,
that's
but
good.
unfortunately, the app is not available on Play Store because my account got banned. I don't know the reason, but I it got banned. That's it. So yeah, that's how I started my tech journey. So coming to the open source journey. So yeah, I didn't know anything about the open source, but one of my senior got senior cracked GSoC
Okay.
when he was in second year. Like I'm in first year, so he was in second year. So yeah, I got to know about. So I just researched more about the GSoC on the internet on the YouTube. So I take advice from him how to do the things, how things work and all. So yeah, after that, I do Android development, right? So I just searching for the organization which has that which matches with my tech stack. So yeah, fortunately, I found AnkiDroid organization. So it will be on the top. Yeah, when you search Android on the GSoC organization list,
Mhm.
so AnkiDroid will be on the top. So that's how I found this organization. And I also use this app regularly. It finds very interesting to me. So yeah, after but yeah, as a beginner, when we start our open source journey, so these projects are very large, right? So these are not simple as our personal projects. So it took me around 15 days as a beginner when I was in the second year. So it took me around 15 days to just set up this project in my laptop. So yeah, everyone faces this issue. No need to worry about that.
Mhm.
So after that, I finally set up this project in my laptop and searching for the beginner friendly issues and big good first issues. So every repo has issues labeled as beginner
Good
friendly
question.
issues or good first issues. So these are the issues which are the easy ones. so that the new contributors who are getting contributing in this open source project are encouraged by these. So yeah, that's how I started contributing in this great organization. GitHub.
Yeah. So you started with the Android as a first tech stack.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
You never shifted to another one.
yeah.
But
I'm
you
currently
must have
doing
felt
React Native
never
too.
you must never felt that urge to shift to something because you must have liked Android development that much. I think
Like I currently I'm doing React Native too.
for a
I'm more into mobile app
hybrid
development, not
development.
hybrid development.
Cool. Sanjay, everyone has this first commit story. For me, it's like when I shifted from AnkiDroid to cloud native space, it was like I was working on some CI/CD issue mentioned in AnkiDroid, and then I thought to explore the CI/CD field more, right? Then I got into DevOps. That okay, there's something related to deployment as well. When I got to cloud, that okay, cloud is a space where you can deploy without any use of on-premise, servers and things like that. And then I got into cloud native space, and then there were a lot of like the cloud native landscape is vast. You have a lot of projects in that landscape. So when I committed my first commit, it was related to something changing namespace or something in Kubernetes. So yeah, when I committed that commit, and that commit got merged, I felt like a hero that yeah, I can also do something in my life. And the community response was very good. Like in people in cloud native space, they usually put you upfront that okay, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it this way, you can do it that way. So all those directions and everything compiled up and gave me an experience that I was looking for. Maybe that kick for you, right? So that was the moment for me that I felt that okay, I want to keep contributing to open source, and get this responses from the community because they recognize you very easily once you start contributing at a level, right? Anyone in the community, they recognize you easily. They will respond to you and whatever, like they have known you for years. So, what was that one point when you felt that, yeah, I want to keep on contributing to open source? Maybe a commit story or something.
So, uh, I have my PR story. You can say like I started I made my first PR on my seniors project, which is also an Android application, which is simply a early Android version of lead code. That's
Okay.
it. So I just I started in the month of October every year, Oktoberfest event is occurs.
Mm-hmm.
So I just started my journey from there only. So I made one PR, I guess. I just added a progress bar in that application.
Mm-hmm.
That's it. So after that, I made my second most PR in AnkiDroid 2. So it was just as simple as changing a val to var. That's it. No, no, not any great PR. As simple as that, changing a val to var. That's it. So yeah, it has the application which I contributed
You said
AnkiDroid
changing the
2.
val to var.
That's it.
Yeah,
That's it.
so for those who don't know Kotlin, you explain that as well, that what
Oh, got it.
val and var means.
Uh, Yeah, yeah. Basically, I do. There are some data types in Kotlin. So yeah, I just added changed from val to var in my first year
Yeah.
in AnkiDroid. So it was really great feeling, right? So the app which I contributing, it has 10 million plus downloads on Play Store. So
Hmm.
having your PR merge in this, great, impacting many users. So it itself a proud feeling for us as a developer.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, sure.
As of now, I have 78 PRs merged in this organization. So added more, implemented the new feature and all. So the feature which I implemented are used by these people, millions of people. So it itself a great feeling.
Hmm.
So this motivates me to do open source. So I'm currently doing contributing in this solution too.
You
This
are
problem too.
you are currently contributing actively to this AnkiDroid.
Yeah, I currently do. Still
That's
doing.
great. That's great. That's what these open source program means. Like it
Yeah,
attracts newbies to
yeah,
contributing to open
yeah.
source
It's not only about
communities.
GSoC thing.
Yeah.
It's not only about GSoC thing.
Mhm. This take me to another question that you have started the first time to open source. You must have faced, problems. You must be intimidated as well. I did the same. I faced, a lot of problems setting up the project or, even choosing the
Yeah.
project, finding the issues, that I should start working with. So I feel that there are a lot of open source contributors who come to contributing, so they get intimidated a lot of time. So what are the advices that you want to give to those open source contributors, and what do you think how one should navigate to the open source community to find the project that they like, so that their journey can be fruitful and consistent.
So yeah, like I previously said that to just set up this project, I took 15 days to set up the project in my laptop. So yeah, everyone faces the issue. No need to worry about that. And yeah, if you are starting, if you want to start your open source journey or contributing into open source, so I would say pick one tech stack. It can be anything according to your intent. It can be web development, Android development, machine learning, artificial AI, anything. So choose one tech stack and have a decent knowledge on that tech stack. Build some simple projects into that tech stack and get to know more about the tech stack. And yeah, you should have a decent knowledge. Then only you can start contributing in this large code base. So after that, choose text organizations according to your tech stack. And yeah, so many of students, overwhelmed by seeing this large code base, they do not understand any single piece of code. So
Mm-hmm.
yeah, as a beginner, everyone don't understand that code, right? So yeah, follow the README file. You will find the contributing guide in every repository. So it will guide you how to set up this project in your laptop. Everything will be mentioned over there. So please read that properly and set up this project. And after setting up this project, you should use this project. Use every each and every features which are there in app, or what this app does, or what this project does, how this app solves a problem in the real world. You should use this project. Then only you can understand about the project more better. And while using this app regularly, you will find issues. Not only the GitHub issues, you will find issues from your side too. So you can raise that issues in GitHub, and if you can solve that too.
Yeah, I think if you don't have good computer specs, testing these changes that you make to Android project gets tougher. Gets on the tougher side, because you don't have emulators to run your changes with. So you need to check it in your phone itself. So
Yeah, yeah,
you need to install the application every single time you want to test your application whether it is running in expected
yeah.
manner.
It
So
took very a long time.
yeah, it
It
gets
took
a
time. We
lot
need to
of,
have patience.
yeah.
Yeah.
You
We
need
need
to
to
have
have
that.
patience
I
to
also
do
used
Android
to
development.
I also used to juggle up a lot when I used to test the changes that I made to my application, even in my project as well. So I had to install it again and then again, make test it. So it was like kind of a messy task. Cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anything that you want to add till now? Any feedback? Anything?
Uh,
Any question you have for me?
Nothing. I don't know.
Okay. We have discussed a lot about Android and open source community till now, and I just want to know that. Okay, you all already mentioned that you went to the GSoC archived organizations and you searched AnkiDroid there, right? Am I
Yeah,
right? So
yeah, yeah.
yeah, a lot of time happens that this is not about only Android. So when I entered into cloud native space, almost every single project, not every single project, but yeah, couple of project. I mean, I would say dozens of project that comes to LFX. So when I had to select a specific project for LFX or contributing in general as well. So I had to select it using the alignment that I align with. Like there used to be some projects that align your interests, right? So is there any a little bit even percentage that you selected AnkiDroid because it is aligning with your interest? I'm sure you have interest in Android, that's why you selected AnkiDroid as well. But is there anything
Yeah.
specific in AnkiDroid that you like, that okay, this is something that interests me?
So yeah, I I are also an open source contributor at Rocket Chat. You might have heard Rocket Chat
Yeah.
and Jitsi. These
Yeah.
are also yeah. I also do open source contribution in there too. But I made a proposal on AnkiDroid only because I find AnkiDroid is the most active community I have ever seen. Like it has like a huge great community. No, you will get to your peers will get to review in 24 hours or 48 hours. But I have my pending PRs in Rocket Chat till now too.
Mm-hmm.
So the the thing which I saw interesting is in Angular is it is really great community and active community. So yeah, and coming to the selection of project area, as you said. So, every organization has a set of project ideas. It can be 5 to 7 or 3 to 4, anything. It is not necessary that every project idea will be selected for GSoC. It
Yeah.
depends. It's on luck. We can't say anything. So I would say while choosing an particular project idea under any organization,
Mm-hmm.
so I would say choose the project idea which is the hardest one. Don't choose project type which
Because
is
of
simplest or
less crowd
easy
over
one.
there, less
Yeah,
crowds.
yeah, 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 that's it. So I
No,
would
but
say
I
that
but I
because you will find,
okay. Go ahead. Complete your thing.
yeah, if you choose the hardest one, so you will find less competition
Mm-hmm.
and your work or your proposal will be recognized.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
By project, I meant that AnkiDroid as a project.
yeah. Are you saying
So
organization,
also,
right?
yeah,
So
I wanted to know that how would you advise someone to pick their project if someone is newbie?
uh, if someone is newbie, the first thing is it whether check whether it matches with your tech stack or not. And the second thing is check whether the community is active or not. And the third one is, whether it is uh, contributing, consistently. Check the history of the organization.
Mm-hmm.
It is whether it is participating in every year or not. And also check whether you find it is less crowded or more crowded.
Yeah.
So these are some parameters you can say while selecting an organization.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Uh, you have been a part of GSoC, being a mentee and being a mentor, right? Right now you are a mentor. You have been mentee last year. You wanna share your experience with GSoC? How it
so
was?
as a participant, as a mentee, it more like a learning opportunity for me. Uh, like uh, like my project area was to implement to make the app responsive or add some more features into tablet or Chromebook. So it
Mm-hmm.
was really a new experience for me because I have never worked on tablet or Chromebook ever.
Mm-hmm.
So it was really a new experience as a mentee, and as a mentor, I would say, no, it was more like guiding students to, I never review PRs before that, so I reviewed the PRs, guided the students and all. So yeah, both are really a great experience.
So yeah, that must be a great experience. Cool. We have discussed a lot that the this mindset that you are competing with other GSoC applicants or something like that. It's a wrong mindset, and you should not be having that mindset. So it's a mistake that you feel a lot of Indian people on, and people outside as well have. Is there any specific mistake or misconception that you feel people have in their mind about the GSoC that you want to be cleared? That you have felt that okay, this is something that I want to be removed from this community and this program. That yeah, this conception and mistakes should not be done from the Indian people side. And yeah, how do you think on the scale of 10, how do you think the Indian applicants who apply for GSoC understand the real meaning of GSoC? So let me summarize this question.
Uh,
Basically what I'm asking is that what are the mistakes that you feel that Indian students do? And on the scale of 10, how would you rate Indian students understand about GSoC and other programs like these? The real meaning of these
so,
programs.
yeah, got it.
Yeah.
So yeah, I gave two talks. Went to college and gave two talks offline in
Mm-hmm.
Mumbai.
Mm-hmm.
So I get to know the questions like many questions like people ask that uh, I'm not a I'm not an expert coder in I'm not expert coder. So should I start preparing for GSoC and all? And yeah, we don't need to be a great coder. If
Mm-hmm.
you are a beginner, so you can still aim for GSoC.
Mm-hmm.
It's more like a learning phase, not a coding. You can say. And one more thing is people take other as a I already said people take other contributors as a competitors.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, these are the two you can say misconceptions people have in India.
Okay. And how do you think that Indian people understand the real meaning of GSoC and other program like these on a scale of 10?
On a scale of 10, I would say around between 6 to 7, I guess.
I don't think. I don't think a lot of people
Actually,
understand,
more.
yeah, that way because I too was not getting it the initial phase. Once I got selected in LFX, now I'm getting that okay, this is not something that I should feel about these programs because in the initial days when you start with these programs, you always like most of us always being interested in money and some bucks, and then once you start working with these engineers, then you feel yeah, there is something more than money. Cool. As a mentor, you have been working as a mentor as well. You have been working, or you work like your term is over.
Yeah, done.
Your
This
term
OPT
is
is done
okay.
in
So as
September
a
only.
mentor, how I'm sure that there used to be a group of people as a mentor to select a particular student as a mentee.
Yeah, yeah.
But what do you, specific you, look into a mentee mentee application or application to pick them? What's that one thing or two thing that you think it should be there?
Yeah. The first thing is while reading proposal, I would check whether it is following the proper format or not. It should be a proper format. Every organization has their own format.
Mm-hmm.
So whether it is following a proper format or not, and whether he or is she maintaining a proper timeline or not you- a particular task is done in 1 week, so how much time it will take for this task, you know uh, mentee should and a student should be clear and crystal and clear while creating a proposal. You should mention all the things clearly, like a particular how much time it will take this particular task, and how much time period it will take and all. So I
Hmm.
would check these all these things. And the second thing is whether he is also already previously done any contribution in this project or not, how much PRs are made and all, and how active he or she in community, how is helping other contributors to get started. So yeah, these are the parameters which as a mentor concerned.
So they asked you as a new mentor, they asked you like different people that whether uh, which one should we select? Like your what do you think your percentage to select a student?
Mine percentage was only I would say 50%. I guess. Yeah. So
So you
there
were
are
two
other
mentors?
mentors too.
You were two mentors?
Yeah, we have in this year we have two mentors. No, not two mentors. Five mentors, I guess. Yeah, five mentors.
Okay, so as we know that open source is not just about code and contribution, it is more about collaboration and communication.
And
So,
networking.
what's the one thing that you learned being so involved in the community that okay, uh, yeah, open source is about this? Because when I was contributing to, I have contributed to Java based plugin check style, and then I started contributing to Kuberno, which is a policy engine tool that supports Kubernetes, if you're aware. So yeah, collaboration and communication is something, and also the patience thing that you need. While contribution, you have to go through multiple iterations, and people can ask you for a lot of
Yeah, yeah.
changing in the PR and things like that. So you have to have a patience in yourself that okay, things can be merged. So what's that thing that you have learned getting involved so much in the community?
So yeah, while doing open source contributions, we get to learn how to write a efficient code.
Yeah.
So if you are making any PRO in the open source project,
Mm-hmm.
so the PRs are merged by two or more maintainers or mentors. So it will be they will ask each and every question why you change this, what line this does, each and everything they will ask. So in this way you will get to know more about the how this internally works and all these things. You get to learn more from them. They will suggest you some other easy approach they which you didn't know before that. So yeah, it will be more like uh, you know learning from the expert coders and all.
Okay. So since I also, did a little bit of Android development, not at a your level, and you have also shared interest in Android development, so we kind of share a similar interest. Um, how do you think contributing to open source into Android can help people become, a better Android developer?
So yeah, Android itself an open source. Yeah, right. So there are some open source libraries like open source Android libraries like Jetpack, Retrofit, and many more. So by contributing in these Android libraries, you will get to know more about how these things work internally. So yeah, it will be great if you start contributing in these libraries, or there are many open source libraries which are Android related. So yeah, if you now start contributing in these libraries, so you will get to learn more about things.
You think that building your own project versus contributing to open source, which one will give you more learning? I think building your own project because here you will be building things from scratch, and you don't have to change a little bit portion of some application, some large portion of application, and you'll have major exposure. From like you'll start building your application from scratch, so you'll have to set up a lot of environment settings as well, I think, dependencies and things in, I have forget, like Gradle, I think, right? It's Gradle.
Great, yeah, great.
So you add a lot of dependencies into Gradle so that you can use as a package or something like that.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
you set up all those things from scratch and everything. So I think this will give you more exposure from Android basic things and not that much in open source. Yeah, once you're a seasoned developer, then you can enhance your collaboration and communication in that field, contributing to open source. Is something that I feel.
Yeah,
What do you think?
yeah, I agree that like if you are building your personal project, so you will get to learn, you will get to exposure to different in part, and you get to learn about backend too while
Mm-hmm.
building your own application.
Mm-hmm.
So, but while doing open source contribution, you will learn how to write a efficient code, how to write a optimized code. So both have their own advantages, I would say.
Yeah. But as a newbie, what would you suggest? Someone should build their own project or should they get
We
into?
can, yeah, we can do both in parallel too, right? We can do both in parallel.
Yeah, we can. But I think Android ecosystem is vast. Like you have to learn a lot of components to take them together to build a one thing. Like it's not like some
Yeah,
other
yeah,
tech stack that you can do it one by one by one. You have to take a lot of things together so that you can build one thing.
yeah, yeah, yeah. So yeah, I would say start building your own application, building your own projects, and then after having a decent knowledge in Android, so you can explore the Android open source libraries too.
Hmm.
Once you have a decent knowledge in Android.
What's the last piece? That's the last question. What's the last piece of advice that you want to give to the people who are, being aspiring the GSoC thing or maybe getting into the open source community newly? What's that one advice that you want to give them?
So yeah, I would say start as early as possible. Like don't to wait for the organization to be selected. Start is this is a great time, in the month of November. So it will be great if you start from this month only. Start exploring the more organization. I would say don't focus on only one organization, right?
Mm-hmm.
Choose two or three organizations, start contributing parallelly in this organization. If you didn't make it for GSoC 2, it will be, benefit to, you can add it to the resume. So there will be no loss if you didn't select it for GSoC.
Mm.
And also, I would say, don't be overwhelmed by seeing the code. So yeah, everyone didn't understand the whole code. Like I, contributing in this organization since 2 years. So I didn't know whole code. I just know the specific part, like the tablet and a feature or some specific things I know. I
Yeah.
don't know the everything. No, you don't need to know everything.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I would say this. And
Yeah.
yeah,
That's the major learning that I got during my LFX term. So it was like I was, I was working on several issues parallelly. You know, maybe I'm working on some discussion going on to Slack channel of that community, and then I also assigned some issue sidewise. Then I'm working on that as well. I have my personal issues assigned, because of that LFX thing. So one of the major learning that my mentor gave me that you should start one work and then complete it before starting the another one, because then you'll be just juggling into one then another because you're not CPU, right? That you can start you can context switch into multiple threads and things like that. So you should not do that. You should do it in a procedural way that you start one thing, then you complete it, then you go to another thing, and then you go to another thing, and that is aligning with your thing as well, that you only work in a specific component of a code, and that is all that is something that all the open source contributors does. That till now I've been contributing to Kyverno for 6 7 months 8 months. I know a specific part of code,
yeah, yeah,
and I believe even the code owners or the maintainers don't know each part of the code because they don't approve
yeah, yeah.
then
That's true.
they don't approve all the PRs, right? Specific mentors will review and approve your specific part of code PR and things like that, because they are also code owners in a specific domain, so it's like that. So it's
Yeah.
very normal to go through a small component and start with small component, and then you know slowly improve your capture to the code. So yeah, it's completely normal. I totally agreed with your point. Cool. That was it from my side. These were the questions that I had to ask, and anything that you have to add up in the last, you can go. That's the time.
So I just want to ask you that like I know only a bit about LFX thing. So would you like to elaborate it? How does this work?
Okay, so
LFX.
LFX is you know another open source program funded by Linux Foundation, as GSoC is funded by Google. And again, the only difference here is that in GSoC, different organizations comes and apply, right? And then GSoC selects those organizations and selects students, you know, pair them and then pays them some fees to work on the project that organization is giving. But the in the LFX thing, you have a CNCF landscape where you have some projects, and only those projects can apply to the LFX mentorship program, where they will come with some projects like in project like those specific projects that you were discussing in start. Maybe there's this organization which has 5 projects, right? So they'll come with those five projects, and then LFX itself will select few students and pair them with those organizations. Not LFX, but the maintainers will select the mentors of that term will select a student for that project. Whomever they see as a credible candidate, they select them, and then they work for 2 to 3 months. They pay you more than GSoC, I would say, because it's $3,000 for Indian students, and yeah, the experience is pretty good. You'll work with smooth maintainers. They will always feel you like you are worth it and things like that. Yeah, LFX and the projects specifically would be related to the cloud native space, the tools that are supporting the Kubernetes. Are you aware of Kubernetes?
No, no, not allowed.
Okay, so in a cloud, basically, we used to use virtual machines in starting. Then we shifted to containers. So now we use containers to deploy your applications. Even if you you know build your application in Android, you'll deploy it somewhere in cloud or in your on-premise servers. So there you will use containers to deploy. It has specific features that virtual machines doesn't have, and then to you know manage those containers, we use Kubernetes. So it's a very you know important tool for cloud people, which was developed and founded by Google in 2014 and handed over to CNCF organization. So all the tools that are in the CNCF landscape are related to this Kubernetes tool and supporting in some way to this tool. You know, maybe some project is there which is working as a as a proxy network or something like that. Then there's some tool like the tool that I got selected for, Kuberno. It's a policy engine which you know allows you to write certain policies in your Kubernetes, so that the request that is coming to the cluster to your application basically will be filtered uh, based on those policies. So yeah, these are the different tools, and they apply to the LFX mentorship program, and people will, you know, people have previously contributed to those tools, so their maintainers will select these people who have applied. And like GSoC, you can apply for 3 projects in each term, and the only difference is that in a year there are 3 terms for LFX, so you can
Okay,
apply three
got it.
times, and in each
Got
term
it.
you can apply for 3 projects.
So, is there any criteria,
No, it's
like
just
anyone
that
can apply?
you have to be familiar with the project that you are applying for, and you should be recognized in the community, because right now the crowd is little less, but it is growing rapidly. So yeah, in a few years, in next few years, people will know it like a GSoC thing. Like the crowd that knows GSoC is large than the crowd that
Yeah,
knows LFX. So yeah, it's
yeah.
rapidly growing, and you just contribute to the open source tool, and then you get selected. That's what it happens even in GSoC. In any open source program, that is what happening. Like,
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
Sanjay, thank you so much to come to this casting code. It's the name of the podcast if you're not aware of it. And it's been great to talk with you, your experiences,
Yeah,
knowing
me
your
too.
experiences, and yeah, it's great. Thank you so
Yeah,
much.
yeah. It
Bye.
was really great talking to you.
Yeah.